almost 30 years. We've known each other since we were 12 years old. We've obviously been through some shit together, and we've got 3 kids. And, this is one of those situations that's, horrible. I'm embarrassed, but it's also one of those situations that is, right now, we're more concerned about our kids. We have 3 kids, and, obviously, since the video popped up, we've shown the kids the video, and, we're more focused on our family right now. People are going to have opinions on this, and then most of the people's opinions will be right, and especially in my case. You don't put your hands on a woman ever. My wife and I obviously love each other. We've been together for a very long time. We've known each other since we were very little, and this is just one of those unfortunate situations.
You were at a place in Cabo that where alcohol flows.
There was definitely a lot of alcohol involved, but that's no excuse. I literally am making no excuses for this thing at all. It's never happened before. It's the first time that it's ever happened, and people are going to say what they're going to say. It's just is what it is, and whatever people do say, it's deserved. I deserve it. It happened. I don't know why it happened, and my wife and I have apologized to each other. We've apologized to our kids, and this is one of those things that everybody's going to chime in. I could care less what anybody else thinks about this. Right now, what we're more concerned about are our kids and taking care of our family.
How did this situation end?
That was the beginning of it and the end of it, and we're still on vacation. Everything. You're talking about somebody who is, her and I have known each other since we were 12 years old, and we've been married for almost 30 years. So, we're obviously best friends. She's my wife, and we had too much to drink, and whatever happened that night happened. But yeah, that was it, and it was done.
Dana, the final thing, you say whatever happened that night happened. Do you remember it?
No, I don't remember a lot. So no. Obviously, this thing, it's one of those situations. It's embarrassing for both of us, but more importantly, what we're more concerned about are our kids. What we're concerned about. Listen, nobody knows you better than your kids know you. They grow up in your house with you. They see everything. They hear everything. They know everything. And everybody always asks me, questions about, well, do I care about this? Do I care about that? And my question is always the same. My legacy and all this other stuff with work doesn't mean anything to me. It's all about your family, It's about your wife and kids, and in this situation too. Like I'm saying, everybody's going to have an opinion. We're just worried about our family and focused on our kids right now. But me and my wife are cool. We're good.
D.A. Hughley hopped on Twitter and said, if one of Dana White's fighters has beat his wife like that, he'd already be arrested. If Chris Brown, Bobby Brown, or Antonio Brown did what Dana White did, the media wouldn't stop talking about it. What can Brown do for you? Apparently not a damn thing. If it had been a brother, it would have been nonstop coverage, dredging up a playground fight from a 3rd grade, scoring old tweets, you name it. Dana White's entire life is immersed in brutal physical violence. He's amassed a fortune from it. Where are the salacious headlines? Where's the pressure? Oh, he apologized. White privilege, pun intended. Scores a first-round knockout yet again. Hashtag Team DL. I mean, he got a point. If it was Chris Brown, if it was Antonio Brown, if it was any rapper, any black entertainer, man, this video would have kept being played. They would have looked up some old shit. They would have said, see, I told you this and that. That's why he did it. He's a woman beater. Cancel him. Like, say if he was a basketball player or a basketball coach or something. Man, they would have said, man, get him off the team. Can I play? He don't need to play. He's a woman beater. And then whoever the black person who would have did it, he would have been on apology tours. This is not my character. This is not my nature. I apologize. I donated money to this community, that community. You got to run through hula hoops if you black. But if you're fortunate enough to be a white man in America, UFC chief, Dana White, all you got to do is talk to TMZ and say, man, who was drunk, man? I knew her since I was 12. It's okay. We good, though. We good. And everything back to normal. crazy, bro. If this was Chris Brown again doing some shit like this, man, it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie though. I've been in a situation where a girl slapped the shit out of me, and I slapped her ass right the fuck back. Shit. Equal opportunity in this bitch. But that's not the point, man. If he was black, he wouldn't have got away with it like that. It's crazy, man. What y'all think about this? Your boy B. Make sure I subscribe.
Man, okay, so he was caught on camera being striked by his wife, and then he struck her back, and she like flew. I mean, he's a big dude. Now, I'm not gonna make this race related. I'm gonna say that because of who Dana is, regardless of his skin color, it definitely showed the reaction isn't the same. Let's just say, I don't know if you guys remember a few years back, there was a football player by the name of Ray Rice. He played for the Baltimore Ravens. He was a really good running back. And there was footage of him and his wife, you know, exactly the same thing. She spit on him, hit him, and he struck her, and she flew out. She fell out. That man lost his career. Now, should he have lost it? That's not up to me to decide. I'm just looking at the facts. It was covered. The coverage was crazy. And it's like, even listening to Dana's response, it's like he has no fear of losing anything. Anything. He just talking like, yeah, we're. I'm just saying, when Chris Brown got into it, Rihanna, he didn't sound like that. And he didn't even speak about it for a while. Ray Rice, never heard from him. Now, again, these guys don't have the same power as far as a Dana White, because he is the boss of his company and nobody can really fire him. But society didn't even. It's just a different thing. But I think he should definitely do something against domestic violence or something. He got to do something. He can't just pat his hand and say I'm sorry and then keep. I mean, I love the UFC, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Do you think Dana kind of got a little slap on the wrist? I'll tell you this. He hit his wife harder than the slap on the wrist he received. I love you guys. Thanks for watching the channel, man. Trigger Reaction. It's your boy, Ron. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.